Hello, I am Giles, your congenial host. I was going to go ahead and start doing this series in January, but last night I saw the Mandalorian Season 2 finale, and I was blown away. I was so happy. Now, if you watch YouTube videos, and I assume you do because you're watching this, you might have heard people say, well, it was a great show. There are a few problems with it, but don't listen to them. They're liars or idiots, because there was nothing wrong with this episode. It was astonishing. Baby Yoda. Oh, by the way, okay, big spoilers. You do not want this show to be spoiled for you. I know how it is. I do this where I'm like, well, I'll go ahead and watch a video about it and I'll catch the episode. Because whatever. No. You don't want this spoiled. And you want to see the credits for two reasons. One, there's a thing after the credits, a brief spoiler there. And then two or one, I lost count. Anyway, music is astonishing. So, spoilers. Did you see it now? Okay, good. Alright. Oh man, Luke fucking Skywalker and Baby Yoda and Katee Sackhoff, and oh man, this was astonishing. It was great. So anyway, I just wanted to put this out there that anybody that says that there were any problems at all with this episode, they're just wrong. They're just wrong. There's some things that are people's opinions, and then there's some things that are solid facts. But then there's other things that are judgments. Now, a judgment isn't an opinion. It is a conclusion that has been reached through solid, logical consideration. It is based on through solid, logical consideration. It is based on fact. It is based on reason. It is a thought, not a feeling. And it is my judgment that this was a great episode of television, probably the greatest episode of television in years. I swear to God, I think this is probably the best thing I've seen since the moon landing in 1969. I'm not kidding. This was amazing. Whew. So anyway, and there are these astonishing battle droids, these dark troopers, right? And it's like, why? It's like, well, because in episode 1, The Phantom Menace, the movie, they tried battle droids. They worked well, but they were ineffective against a lot of things, including Jedi, who just cut right through them. So, the move was to go to something a little bit more interesting. Clones. That's where we get stormtroopers. Now, it is logical that they would go ahead and say, at some point, you know what? We go through a lot of those clones. And also, if one gets busted up, you can't say, well, at least his head is good, we'll use his head. It's like, no. But you can't do that with a droid. You can say, well, at least, their head's good, and we've got an arm over here. And you don't have to train them, and you don't have to feed them. And you can just stick them in the closet till you need them. Human beings, clones, need to be fed, they need to be trained, they need to be and they get old eventually, things like that, problems. So it's logical that I would try going back to droids, but correcting all the mistakes that they had made with the initial battle droids. And these things are horrible. One is just an incredible menace. Anyway, so that makes sense. It just makes sense. And they look great. They look like they look like death. Anyway, Mandalorian. It's really good. Now, future episodes of this will have are going to be about really my life as a person recovering from spinal cord injury. I'm a paraplegic, and my life as a paraplegic. And for a person who has paraplegia, who has spinal cord injury, this will be of interest if you are a person, maybe you know somebody, I don't know, or maybe you're just curious. It is not as depressing as you'd think. Not that it can't be depressing, of course it can be. But it's not just about recovery, it is also about, other things, because I'm not just a paralyzed person, I'm a composer, and I'm a father, and a writer, and I have a life. I still have a life. And as I work towards maybe walking again, maybe not. I don't know. I'm taking it as far as I can go. And, anyway, that's what this is going to be about. And I swear to God, I'm going to start again in January. And this is going to look a lot better. I'm starting off this way earlier than I wanted to. I wasn't going to do an episode until January, but this was, I saw The Mandalorian, I thought, oh man, I've got to talk about it. Okay, anyway, so that's me. I am your congenial host, Scott Giles. May the force be with you.